kind of taken up that mantle of like, I don't really want to lose to anyone ever if I can avoid it.
Yeah, ATATA's season was very, very excellent in the, I guess it was the April through June months. And I love watching him play. He's been playing so good, specifically at Ignitions, too. He's won a couple of them, made some good bank here. Played excellently at Second City Smash, #3.
Talking to ATATA when this game first came out was so funny because he was playing Ness, but he wasn't doing as well because obviously it's a very different version of any Ness really ever. And I was like, you think Ness is good? I really like this up here. He's like, nah, Ness is bad. And he started playing Wolf for a while. And then he put back to Ness and he started winning. He's like, nah, Ness is still bad. And now he's just dominating people straight up. Like, this is the first time Ness actually has the argument of this character is decent. Like, the air dodge is virtually a third jump for Ness, which is something he's never really had. Like, viable, reasonable recovery that isn't just completely weakened by his up B. He has incredible combos, insane disjoints, and the yo-yo dangling below the ledge is the thing that a lot of people hate, but he has so much more than that between the side magnet combos and the new up air that can shield pressure. Honestly, this character feels really complete for the first time in its history.
Well, you can say that about a lot of characters in this game. We were talking about that with Bowser as well.
Yeah.
Where he just feels pretty complete, and he just has a very strong game plan. Ness absolutely, I mean, his game plan not too much different than it was in previous iterations. You go for your early combos, you try to set up for some mid-game shenanigans, and then if you can't seal it out by then, you have back air or back throw in time to take a stock. But
do you know how happy I am watching this? I want you to think about this for a second.
These are both of Pete's characters just going right at it.
I am a kid on Christmas right now. Oh, and he hit he wanted the side magnet. He could have gone side magnet down tilt. That would have just been like down tilt into combo because he would have had to jump away.
Did side magnet down smash have worked?
No, because it would have come out backwards. Up smash maybe, but Seabass would have had to not input anything and go straight for ledge. Oh, with the hard read. And this large lead that ATATA had amassed with those multiple neutral victory interactions. Well, that went away real fast, and here we go again. Bowser's not allowed off this ride, but it doesn't matter because he can force his way off.
The way Bowser plays in this matchup, it feels like oh god, that didn't spike. How'd that miss the box?
It missed.
Or did he tech it?
No, it missed the very small spike box. It's kind of like how in Smash 4, Marth's spike box was like a one-frame thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it feels. Like, a lot of times you'd look at it and think, why didn't that do what it's supposed to do?
Right.
It just won't. It'll just pop them up. Or like how sometimes Falcon will spike you and you'll go up and to the side. And there's that up smash dangle. Up smash, you could be fighting a Ness and suddenly the yo-yo just appears under your feet. It's such a fast frame. It's like 5 or 6 that the yo-yo just can start dangling.
Yeah, it comes out super fast, and it's active the whole time and combos into itself really, really easily, right? So that's what makes it so violent in those situations.
All right, great delayed recovery by ATATA. And he is going to make his way back up there.
I have no idea how ATATA did that, because that Fire Breath is so violent versus linear recoveries. It's much harder to do than it looks to sneak out of that situation. So very good stuff to climb back onto the stage and hang onto this stock, which lets him build up a bunch of extra credit as he just gets a couple of fairs and back airs for his trouble versus this Bowser.
ATATA is the best I've ever seen any Ness play in terms of delaying when you're going to hit yourself with up B. Well, Seabass saying, all right, game 2.
Did he miss the ledge or did he hold down?
It looked like he held down,
yeah,
honestly, because that did not look like it should have missed the ledge.
That's the Sturmiest.
Yeah,
holding down like a dummy. Because
you play a character with one of those down Bs.
I do that on Kalos, right? Because Kalos, you have to hold down in certain spots to go through the platform, but then you have to like go holding down to grab the ledge. So actually tighter than it looks, but there was no Kalos involved there. It was just kind of sloppy. However,
all right, ATATA with the 1-0 lead.
Again, Seabass has played like 8 sets today. He's played a hell of a lot of sets.
Probably more than 8. We had over 100 people here.
And to get to this point is ridiculous. Don't get me wrong.
This is probably his 10th set.
Yeah, so Seabass played 1 set in winners, lost it, then played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is his 9th.
Okay, this is 9.
Oh, 10th actually if you count the winner. So, yeah, 10 sets today for this man, and he's still going.
Nailed it. That was a guess from just having stared at brackets my whole life. Oh, wow. Seabass getting PK fired. It came out at like the last possible frame. So that's a dangerous, unfortunate situation for Ness to be in because down angled forward tilt can punch him and kill him. Down tilt can punch him and kill him. And if you jump up, the down B will get you. So Bowser has a lot of ways to just kind of get there. Right. Seabass forced to take that because the shield would have broken.
There was no other option for him. He needed to take the hit. Fortunately, it wasn't the strongest hit of the PK Thunder 2. And if there's ever a character to live through a Ness back throw, it's Bowser from across FD.
I actually can't believe that just happened. I don't think I've ever not seen a Ness back throw kill above 150. Like, ever. Wow, the rogue forward smash gets the weak hitbox. ATATA kind of getting away with one there. Seabass looking much better this particular game. As you mentioned last set, he does look a lot more comfortable on FD.
What do you think of that dare in the corner?
So I love that, and there's a reason why. If he hits that dare, you can wave bounce into dare off your side angle. So you can do dare into down B dare, and it's true. Oh, ATATA.
Seabass bit off a little bit more than he could chew going for that spike off the side, and he gets spiked for his trouble. All of a sudden, ATATA has all the momentum in the world on Final Destination.
He got the double up tilt, but he's going to die to the dare. Dare is going to eat the up B. This is such a cool matchup in this game.
Okay. Said the player of both of these characters.
It really is, though. There's more intricacy. It's not just like each character. In Smash 4, both these characters were so linear. It was really like you knew it was going to happen. But these characters have options now. It's really cool. I'm very happy.
Whoever's in the advantage state just runs train, I feel like, in this matchup. And it's a little bit harder. A little bit harder for Bowser getting to an advanced state than Ness, but when he does, he can absolutely make magic happen.
Ness gets a lot more out of advantage state earlier on in the stock in a lot of situations. Wow, he tried to DI out of the fire and he got caught by the Nair, which will kill instantly. It's better for Ness early in the stock, but for Bowser, it's good always, which is the trade-off for having a harder time getting in. Because like advantage state Bowser at like 60 means you're probably going to die.
Right.
And advantage state Bowser at like 10 means you probably got to grab and did like up throw up or forward air or something. And now he's at 45 because you can just do that. Let me think. Up throw fair does I think a total of 33 damage. It's like Bowser grabbing you at 0, you're at 33.
Right.
That hurts.
But it's hard to grab Ness specifically. And all these players late in this bracket are good at playing around Bowser grab. So, because like there really weren't too many grabs in the Frosty set, right? For Bowser.
Oh, no.
Of course, like when are you gonna grab as Bowser versus Richter? Richter can just play so far away from you at all times. And the opposite is true here. It's like you're playing in the same ranges, but there's just so many ways to mix up on a shield and play safely on a shield as Ness that Bowser really can't make those grabs happen. Like the best you can get out of shield is like an up B, which is decent damage and gives you the stage, but it's not going to give you that 33% at 0. And there you go. Way more than 33% at 0 started off here for Ness.
Yeah, the double up tilt up air only works because of the size of Bowser's frame. And against most characters, you only get one up tilt before you get to do that little combo he just did. And that just is considerably more. Oh no,
he sniped him.
He didn't beat him there. He tried to dare him before the up B came out. And that's a dangerous risk. Like, you're going to get maybe 20 damage out of that, and you're going to die if you don't time it right.
ATATA just knew that the dare and disadvantage was like a habit that all Bowsers have. That they go for the dare, they go for like the down B and disadvantage sometimes. Yeah. And he's like, okay, if you go for this, the reward is I take the stock immediately. The risk is I fly over to the left and land while you're doing a dare, and I'm fine. I'm at like 0%. So perfect risk-reward calculation for ATATA as he's just running a train this game.
Yeah, I think the term is download complete. ATATA just looks like he knows everything that Seabass is going to do at this point. He gets the double down tilt. He has to forward throw because the back throw actually wouldn't have killed there. What's for the Nair? Interesting. I guess he was reading the jump. And there it is. Yo-Yo appears under Bowser's feet, and he's going to explode. ATATA just looking like he just had enough of this set. He wants to get on to Grands at this point in time. And he is playing really, really well.
The Seabass show, don't forget, is an incredible achievement at any Ignition. Running 10 sets to make it all the way to the Losers Finals. Basically beating a third of our PR. No, actually correctly beating a third of our PR, 5 out of 15, to make it to this point. Absolutely an achievement, but this is looking like it's where the run ends. Yeah, unless Seabass can make a miracle happen in Game 3.
This is very similar to the run that Nuck had like 4 or 5 weeks ago, where he beat a bunch of PR players, and he wound up getting third as well. A lot of it was the same situation. I can't remember if it was also to ATATA. I think that was the one that Earl won.
Maybe.
I have to look that up again. But every now and again, we have a guy from like mid-level Chicago or like mid-high level that'll just make the tear. They're like, they know how to beat these guys. They play confident. They play hot. That's always really cool to see.
Well, Seabass has always been in like PR conversations. He was always like consistently in the 20 to 26 range.
Seabass's problem has always been that he loses to random people and it hurts him when the time comes. Wow, ATATA. He was going for it all. Look at him. Look at him smile.
That was a risk reward. When you're up 3 stocks to 1 and he's at 105, yeah, go for it.
Okay, now he's feeling himself a little too much. Like that was dare back there, game over.
We'll see if Seabass can make him pay. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. Against Bowser, I don't know. If I ever had a Bowser in a situation where I could just kill him, I'd get rid of the Bowser. Because this kind of stuff can happen.
Yeah. I'm not trapped in here with you anymore. You're trapped in here with me, is what Seabass is trying to say. But ooh, he overextended a little bit there to go for some kind of ledge trap, and that might cost him. But Callous come into play, though. That's why he's liking this side platform. They're able to mix up those dares. They poke below the platform, as is pretty well known. You have to respect that.
Oh, absolutely. But he gets it. Yeah, Dangle Yo-Yo is going to do it. ATATA takes it 3-0. But Seabass having a hell of a run. A little bit of applause here coming from the room, and rightfully so. Took out 5 of the 15 PR members on his way.
He played 10 sets today.
He played 10 sets and won against a lot of really good players. Yeah, he beats Big Mac, Jimbo. It's not Snoop because he's not PR. He beat 5 plus Snoop. He beat Big Mac, Kane, Jimbo,
Dan,
and Frosty.
Frosty.